We're going to go through drivers today, all the different drivers and what they should do, because just about every driver on the market these days, Ben, is really good. But what do I actually need? What am I looking for? What do I ask for when I go into a Drummond store?
We're buying a new driver, you must get fitted. The fitter's the expert, the pro, you're going to Drummond Golf, they'll fit you. However, you need to love the look and the feel, and we'll talk about that today.
The Tour Edge Extreme MOI. MOI?
Moment of inertia.
Inertia. So that is the way the club comes down and it twists. So less twists, ball gets in the air, weight's back here, all that sort of stuff. They move the weight around these days, don't they?
Absolutely. And what we're looking for here with driver fitting absolutely is launch and spin.
Right.
There are two main characteristics when we're fitting you for a driver.
All right, well, let's give a couple of these a go. So I'm always big on sound, is what they sound like first.
And sound is feel. So that's going to be a major factor.
So this one feels light, it's got a big back on it.
Nice one.
I felt like I got that out of the toe and the ball still launched. What's the swing speed for me? I'm at about 103, 104 miles per hour.
Absolutely. So you want something that's actually going to launch a little bit lower.
Right.
Because with a high swing speed, you're going to get the ball in the air quite easily. So you want something that launches actually a little bit lower. And when we're talking about launch, that's not the loft. It's actually the launch of the ball in relation to the ground. So I'd like to see that ball come out a fraction lower.
So I'm looking here on my full swing here. It was going left, which was exactly right. So it was over at about 2,300 RPM. So I could lower that a little bit more. What are we going to go into next? We've got a
Callaway.
A Callaway Rogue. And I know these do sound really good. So this is a little bit different shape, a little bit more rounded, feels very light. And that launched way too high, didn't it?
That launched way too high.
I love the sound of that. That sound is fantastic.
So that means you like the feel. So what we do with that launched really high. We may look at changing the shaft on that to let you launch it a little bit lower. We may even look at changing the loft of the club as well.
What am I looking for? Like if I'm a 15 to a 25 handicapper, what's my key question to ask the fitter?
Are you a high or low ball hitter? And do you hit it right or do you hit it left? Do you normally hit a slice or normally hit a draw? Mainly your mid to high handicappers are hitting slices a lot. So you may want something that's a little bit more upright or even a little offset. And these clubs are designed now with a bit of draw bias, which can help you actually reduce your launch and actually get the ball going right to left. The beautiful thing about most of these drivers now is that they're adjustable. So you might get something with 9 degrees upright, hitting high big draws. Your swing improves, you can add a bit of loft, you can take that draw bias out and adjust it basically on the run.
Now this is a very popular driver, the Ping G425. I see these out when I'm out at golf days a lot. Once again, it's got a real big back. It's low at the back, so all the weight's back here. Big faces and big heads. Why is that?
So the big faces, the deep faces, bigger sweet spot. So they're actually quite forgiving on your off-center hits. And the weight towards the back is the high launch. It's going to help you launch it in the air.
I got it nice and high, that one.
There you go. So you can see the weight at the back of that club probably doesn't suit you as much because you hit the ball quite high anyway. But for that person that can't launch the ball too high or is a low ball hitter, that club's going to work really well.
And I've got a hazardous shaft in my Srixon ZX7. This is another popular club. So length and lie, that all can be done when I'm being fitted. So this is a little bit more compact. This is more traditional style driver head. And that launched a lot lower for me, that one.
That was a nicer launch. Very good, good spin rate.
That was pretty good. That launched a bit lower for me.
Now, let's hit your driver.
Yeah, right.
So you've been fitted for this at Drummond Golf.
I have been seriously fitted for this.
And talk to me about the shaft.
Yeah, this is one of those auto flex shaft. So it's a little bit different. Again, it's hidden technology. From Korea. And I need to tee the ball a bit lower. And I swing smooth at it. I don't have to come out of my boots. So I'll be interested to see what the spin rate is on this.
Wow.
That come off way lower, didn't it?
Absolute
Come
bomb.
on.
So you're right, just over that 2,000 mark. Absolutely perfect for you. That launch is great, and obviously you like the look and the feel of it.
Get into your Drummond store, get suited, right shaft, right head, and away you go.